the 49ers quarterback Colin. I can never say his last name, so I'm not even going to try, and everybody's going to laugh at me. I didn't draft him because he's not that good. Kaepernick. No, I don't know. I didn't draft him. He's not a part of my draft because, yeah, stats aren't that great. But I do support what he's doing. And here's why. I think that all too often, it's easy for someone to go along and get along just because that's what everybody's doing. It's easier to do that than to really stand up for what you believe in. If he doesn't believe in the national anthem or the pledge, he didn't have to fall in and do what everybody else does. He didn't have to do any of that. He's his own person. He can do his own thing, and I respect him for it. And I respect the cause that he's actually doing it for. You know, Shaq went on to, I guess, ESPN or Fox. He was actually Fox News, and he got up there and basically showed his ignorance on the state of Black America, saying like, well, I wouldn't do it that way. You know, I don't know him personally, but you know, my father's a military man, and you know, people work in law enforcement. That's not what that flag is. That flag is just a symbol of a country, and a country is all of its people. It's not just the police. It's not just the military. It's not the Secret Service. It's not the politicians. It's everybody. It's the teachers, the student, the kid. Every last person who lives in this country is represented by that flag. So this idea that by disrespecting the flag, you're disrespecting a subset of people who live in this country is wrong. And then on top of that, it's wrong to even say that not standing up for some ritual that really serves as a propaganda tool is somehow un-American. This is straight, like we're going back into like who is that guy? Like the Red Scare. And he got up there and he said he has a list of communists. Joe McCarthy. We're going back to like this McCarthyist kind of deal where, you know, people who are doing things that may be outside of the norm are somehow now enemies, or they're outsiders, or they're out to get us, or they're part of some foreign plot. And that's just the wrong type of thinking. America has been good to a select subset of the population. It hasn't been great for everybody. And I think when we look at that flag and we get told how great it is, and, you know, a lot of times we're not on the receiving end of that greatness, I think it's fair for anybody to have the response that he has. And it's also fair to ask that people who aren't having a problem with the flag, that they respect this man's right to protest and shut up about it. Because protest is not here to make you comfortable. It's not for you. If you are bothered by someone else's protest, you just got to suck it up, because that's America.